Hey, Mike Seney here, Deputy Seney. Well, got in a little trouble for that video the other day, and I will start off by saying it shouldn't have been in uniform. But I want to give you the build-up and as to why I felt the need to do that so immediately. On that day, I was on patrol, and I already watched that video in the morning of the other officer as I described, and everything he said is spot on. I hope the rest of you have seen that video as well. But ultimately, I ended up pulling into Stewart's, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just about to get out of the car myself. Some guy pulls next to me, looks like me 5 years ago, and I watched him look at me and then immediately become extremely uncomfortable. Then I watched him, I could just see him cursing and throwing things around in his car. He started throwing stuff in the back, and he's just getting pissed off, and I could see that. It's very easy to see. And finally, he finds like a little girl's t-shirt, a doll's t-shirt. I don't even know what little pink rag he had, but he just held it in front of his face and got out of the car. So I got out of the car because I immediately had like a knot in my stomach that all of a sudden he's looking at me like I'm the problem here. Like I'm going to be the one that leans into him. Like he doesn't have enough going on in this world, and all of a sudden he's got to worry about me, jumping down his neck. So anyway, I ended up coming over. I said, hey, and as soon as he heard that, defensive as could be, was upset. Like, what do you want? I said, well, we're on the same team. We're on the same team. He kind of froze, and we talked for a couple minutes, and I told him, get your coffee. I put my mask on to go into Stewart's as well. But I wanted to make it clear that we're on the same team. Like, these people are stressing out, that we're not against you. Enough things are going on with police. The last in the world, this guy trying to get a coffee to go into Stewart's was looking at me like I'm the threat. Like I'm going to freak out at him. I'm not. That fired me up. I went to my spot and I made that video. I'll tell you, shouldn't have done it while I was in uniform. I'm currently suspended without pay for a couple of weeks. That's okay. Do the crime, do the time. So I'll sit here and I'll take that. I'm a little surprised by the no pay thing, but I made my point. And honestly, I stand by every single word that I said before. And sometimes doing the right thing costs you a little bit. Here I am. I got my kids for a couple extra weeks. And one other thing I thought was interesting is, with my newly found time off, I thought to myself, I got a lot of Marine friends. They're all over the country. Down in Florida, they're in Texas, they're in California, Idaho. I could go on and on. But I think I'm going to go talk to them and see what they think as police officers around the country, how they're dealing with this and what their perceptions are as a bunch of Marine Corps combat veteran police officers. Stand by for those videos. Be safe, everyone, and keep your eyes open.